Good evening. It turns out there's a twist to a controversial state bill about affordable housing that we've been telling you about.
House Bill 7103 would change the way local governments are able to mandate affordable housing in new developments. But TV20's David Jones is in the studio to tell us a last-minute amendment to the bill could also limit the ability of Floridians to legally challenge projects and developments.
By law, municipalities in Florida have to have what's known as a comprehensive plan. They help local governments manage development and growth across the state, and Floridians themselves play a large role in monitoring them by challenging projects and developments that don't meet code. But this amendment could make monitoring more difficult.
With that tree, they chopped all the tree branches off of it, so it used to be just a gigantic canopy going everywhere. They cut it all off.
Lee Malice is no stranger to defending his home.
I'm not afraid of a fight, but if you're going to go bankrupt doing it.
He's lived in the Fifth Avenue neighborhood for a few years now, but these windows looking down on his house are new. Lee is the perfect example of someone who could have been affected by this amendment if it had been in place. He fought back against this apartment complex behind me to keep them from uprooting this massive oak tree. If he had taken the city to court in that case, he could have been responsible for their legal fees if he had lost.
My tree is still there, but much of it's been cut down and he's built right on top of the roots. But if I had not been able to fight for it, like if the city would charge legal fees, I don't think I couldn't have afforded what I was doing. I mean, it's amazing that they're going to even think about it.
The legislature did think about it. Pinellas State Senator Jeff Brandes added the amendment just before the end of the session. 1,000 Friends of Florida has led the opposition, saying it could cripple growth management in the state.
We don't know why the legislature supported this amendment, because they didn't discuss it. They didn't discuss it in committee, they didn't discuss it on the floor, and they didn't hear any staff analysis explaining what its impacts would be.
Opponents say it would silence people and groups who would otherwise monitor comprehensive plans.
If you have to pay your lawyer $10,000, $20,000, and then you're going to have to pay on top of that, what, another $50,000 to $100,000? Who can afford to do that? Nobody.
Not all are against it, though. Eric Drummond is a contractor and part of the Builders Association.
It's really to make sure that when people do have concerns and they bring them forward in the form of litigation, that they really think about the potential outcomes and really weigh the consequence of their actions. A developer even has the opportunity to sue a local government if they find that the development order doesn't go in their particular manner.
But Malice still has hope.
I can't even imagine that people won't fight this law.
The bill has not yet transmitted to the governor. Once it arrives, he has 15 days to sign or veto it. Reporting in studio, David Jones, TV20 News.